Stand out from all the rest by becoming a CFA charter holder. As the investment industry evolves, professionals need the tools to evolve with it. When you become a CFA charter holder, you're not only developing real-world skills and expertise, you're demonstrating to employers that you have what it takes to thrive. In fact, more than 80% of those who earn the CFA charter say it boosted their career. Sound interesting? Go to cfainstitute.org/learn to find out more about the Level 1 CFA exam.
They have this dipping sauce too that was really good. But Boss Man is now on with the serious look this morning. Hey, Boss Man, let's get it started.
Howdy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm like super focused right now. The lunch week is Sunday. Yeah. Yes. Lunch week begins Sunday. There's a lot of stuff that is going to happen. Tons of stuff that is going to happen. Most of it, some of it you know, most of it you don't know, because you know me, I add value, full of surprises, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to blend a lot of things together because I need to be both a wartime CEO and a peacetime CEO all at the same time, merged in one day, one meeting, one time right now, plus the things that are happening here in the future. Before we do that, let me first acknowledge, and for the next 15 seconds, it's going to be a one-way conversation. All right. Just, after that, y'all can talk as much as you want as usual, but one-way conversation starts now. Let me acknowledge the health and the prosperity of our President of the United States here in the West and his wife. The Trumps have been diagnosed with COVID-19. So we're going to have empathy for that. We're going to be upstanding citizens, and we are going to pray for their health, okay? One-way conversation over. I still don't want to hear your comments about that, though, okay? Now, we're going to keep moving forward. We're still human, yes? Outstanding. Now, I have a lot to talk about. Let me catch you up first. First and foremost, lunch week is Sunday. You can clap again. I like that. Now, I don't know how long lunch week's going to last. I do. I'm just not telling you. I can tell you it's going to last longer than a week. It won't last longer than blank, but I haven't told you, okay? I'm bringing in a bunch of my millionaire and billionaire friends. October 13th and 16th, I'm going to have my $2 billion friend. He's going to teach with us real estate, okay? One of my guys, we do real estate together. He's going to teach with us October 13th and the 16th, real estate, and basically how to buy a $3 million apartment complex without your money and stuff like that. Remember, I do $2.5 million real estate deals. My friend does $250 million real estate deals. There's a difference in thinking. Okay, good to see you, David Charles. Good to see you. Now, let's just unmute our mics and shout out David Charles. Now that I think about it, was the face of the Les Brown Institute.
Yes. Yay, go David.
Yes, no doubt. Good brother. Now, let's talk. We got to do a lot of psychological stuff, and I need you to get to the big vision. I'm going to make a challenge here in a little bit. Now, if this is your first time joining us, this is our private meetings. I open it up to the public during COVID-19, I think in March, maybe. So you're going to hear private stuff. You have one job. Your job is to take everything that we do and steal it and take it back to your company and do what you want to do with it, okay? The reason Chris is ready to steal. He is ready. Just do what Chris does. The reason we do this is because, we're making a lot of money. And I've made more money this year than I have in the whole 39 years of my living, okay? Now, in fairness, in 2017, I had 17 streams of income. So I was ready for anything that would come. And I've also been building this one company for 24 years. Fair enough, right? When speaking of the Les Brown Institute, when we first joined there, we had a whole company on eBay doing $250,000 a month. So we were kind of ready. Okay, we were kind of ready to get some stuff done. That being said, I want to give you one of my secrets. If you follow me, you've been seeing this for a while. I'm still going to show it again because it's something that you need to understand, control, have in your mindset, and I want you to take screenshots. The reason why I am successful, why we are successful, because I control these 6 areas at all cost. You should probably take a screenshot. Even if you have taken a screenshot before, take one now, because the entire conversation today is going to be about this. If you control these 6 areas, you can win every war without firing a single shot. Everything I'm about to say is completely psychological operations. I'll explain that here in a second. Y'all shouldn't even be a part of this meeting. You understand? So what you about to hear me say, you shouldn't even be a part of. So congratulations, you get to eavesdrop. You are spies listening in. Economics, finances, please don't confuse those two. They're 2 different things. Data, information, manufacturing, infrastructure, communications, and human resources, right? Now just keep all that in mind. Today, we're only going to talk about this one right now, okay? We're only going to talk about this one. These other ones are implicit, but today we're talking about economics. So let me explain economics for a second, not to insult your intelligence. Just let me explain economics for a second. I'm not insulting yours. All right. Economics is not money. That's how she said, see, that's how I know you wouldn't insult me. All right. Economics is not money. Okay. Economics is the after effect of what money does to the community they're in. Right? That's economics. Yes. Economics is what happens once there's an infusion of money, and what is that macro behavior and that micro behavior, and how do these things interact with one another. That's economics. Let me give you just different words. The answer to your question is long-term behavioral things, and then microscopic small things. But it's different. Macro would be more human. Micro would be more data. But let me give you different words to make it better. Okay. I say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
Is macro? No, is micro what you do, and macro is how you do it? That's
a good definition. And you can, if you got that, you cool. It's more, but if you got that, you cool. All right, cool. Micro is the nerds like me. This is the people who know the conversion rates, and say, okay, well, if we do these many numbers and this happens and this happens, that's all micro.
Yeah. Okay.
Macro is the president of the United States just got COVID. Let's panic. That's economics now.
Oh.
Do you understand? Like the Dow, not Dow. No, I think it was Dow. One of them dropped 500 points this morning just because. You understand? That's economics. Those are 2 different things. So I'm getting ready to discuss, and I meant that with respect to the president. We want to discuss economics here. But before I get to the economics, let me finish explaining economics, because you're not going to understand what I'm about to say, because what I'm about to say literally came from me being a spy for the United States Army. I can assure you the rest of the meeting is all what they taught me. All right. Now, I want to control, influence, and leverage the next 90 days of what happens when more money infuses in this area, in this company, because it's going to you. And I need to control that. Okay. Now, the company I invented is giving 50% of the revenues away. What I don't need you to do is go be stupid. It won't affect us. We're still going to win. But we're creating 100,000 millionaires, really? And we're not doing it because it sounds cool. Because you're about to get a lot of money. Some of you are, if you've been, where's Lanita's team? If you're on Lanita's team, just go ahead and unmute your mic and do something stupid. That is, yes. All right. That's it. How many on Lanita's team? 30 something?
Yeah, about 33.
Before y'all even got software, before anything, this 30 something people with money being exchanged throughout the community. On Lanita's team, there's 2 millionaires and a billionaire. No, not Lanita's team, on your team. On your team, there's a billionaire and then 2 millionaires. On Lanita's team, there's two millionaires. Same team, but etc. So there's a lot of money being exchanged, but I don't need you to be buying candy bars with it, okay? Now you can, because it ain't, like what you do with your 50% doesn't matter. However, let's go to the wartime CEO. I need to hide behind your success for the next 760 days, okay? I have a strategy, and I've been implementing this strategy for quite some time. No, that is not the same as hiding behind the cross. Okay. What I need to do next is I need to completely dominate these 5 areas. I'll give you the reasons. This is a private meeting. So it's just us. It's just my core team here. We are Netflix mailing out DVDs. We're Google still on page rank. We are Disney on the drawing board of Mickey Mouse. We are Apple in the garage. We are Uber writing the code. Well, AOL was actually a giant until they did the just, okay? And I need to keep us that way for 760 days. The problem is, it's more difficult now because y'all making money.
Yeah, amen. I'm okay on that.
It's more difficult now because y'all keep getting the money and y'all keep shining. But what I need to do, Steve, is since I can't stop you from shining, I need you to shine even more. Because the more you shine, the more they don't see me. This is very important. Can I stress to you enough how important this is? Because we are a disruptive company. Here's what I mean by that. Blockbuster did not take Netflix seriously. I don't need Harvard to take me seriously. Am I making some sense? I'm trying to make it. All right, remember, my competition is not a person. My competition, the only competition I actually have would be, I guess would be 3 companies, because it'd be Microsoft, Netflix, and Harvard. Okay? And I don't need them to see me coming. I need them to see you, not me. Because in 760 days, then I'll start taking their customers. Now stop for a second. I literally just went through a whole undergrad of business just now. So let me explain so I can give it to you in the most proper way possible. There's innovative technology and there's disruptive technology. We are disruptive technology. You would think legalizing marijuana would be disruptive. It is not. That's innovative. It's not a new technology. You would think Uber would be a disruptive technology. It's not. It's innovative. They didn't invent cabs. You understand? Netflix is disruptive. The term binge watch or binging doesn't make sense for Jerry to consume 5 years of someone's content, quality, and hard work and dedication in 3 days. But Netflix
and yet he will.
And yet he will. But Netflix invented something completely new. while Uber gets credit for being a disruptive company, they're not all the way disruptive because they have not invented a new thing. Okay, they have not invented a new thing. Airbnb could be classified as disruptive. Okay, we are a disruptive company. And the next, and I'll show you, just so y'all can see. This is real notes, real thing, real everything. This is stuff you shouldn't see, but who gives a damn? I'm showing it to you anyway. I shouldn't have opened up my private meetings to the public. Now, here's the money goal. Now, forget this for a second. This is different. This is something on top of something. Not that. All right, here we go. Let's go with this here. Phase 1. For the next 760 days, right now we're in 3 different continents. America, India, United Kingdom. Cost has been adjusted for India, due to cost of living. America and the United Kingdom have the same cost. As you can see, there's a ticket average here, $35 a ticket a month, and then $765, and then $35. Let me just stop real quick. The moment I haven't even explained what I'm doing yet, unless you just have high levels of understanding of finances and economics, then you're catching it already. Once you understand what you already have and your ticket price, your ticket average, you now have all the power to create predictable revenue. All right, shucks. Okay. All right, let me say it again. It is a fallacy that being an entrepreneur is rocky. No, being an entrepreneur is painful. Because everybody say they're gonna start with you, ain't finishing with you. But your income don't have to be rocky. If you know, this is the micro, Grace. This is the micro. This is the data stuff. If you know your ticket average, you can then leverage that and create predictable revenue like we have now. Okay, that's all right. So let me reshare my screen real quick because I'm getting ready to challenge 9 people. We'll say that for a second. You got a question? Go ahead, Deal.
Are you going to break down how, if you have your ticket average, the formula to create your predictable income?
Sure, that's just fine. Sure. Typically, well, yes, I'll do that right now since that was quick. If this is your first time here, this is my private meeting, which you open up to the public. You can actually ask questions at any time. That is our custom around here. It doesn't matter. You could be first time here, free time here, 10th time here. If you got a question, just ask a question. It's all good. Just that first 15 seconds, I didn't want to bring up no politics. Jerry, you understand, don't you? You understand. All right, you understand. I didn't want to bring up no politics. Now, the answer to the honest question is you need to understand how your industry works. That'll help you out. But other than that, you don't need anything else, okay? What you need now, like you don't need anything else. You don't need to watch anybody else but you, is what I'm saying. I do not pay attention to competition because then I can't move until competition moves. Right? If I'm paying attention to competition, I can't do nothing until they move. That's why they pay attention to us. Right? That's why big name people keep trying to do what we're doing, but they lose because every day my audience grows by double. Right? Now, in our industry, which is monthly subscriptions, that's all we're going to talk about. All right. Oh, go ahead, Phil. Okay. In our industry, we're just going to talk about monthly subscriptions. Did you see? I didn't say education. I didn't say, like, that's powerful in itself. I didn't say speaking, didn't say education, I said monthly subscriptions. That's what's important here. Then you need to understand what I call the rule of 35. It's 35% is typically what you're going to be dealing with. This means that 35% of the people who are going to see you that you have high quality conversations with will opt in to whatever you're doing. Okay. In our case, we get 99% of our customers for free.
Yeah.
Number one rule of business is he who makes the most money, he who spends the most money for a customer wins. Therefore, since at total, and I've showed you this screen before, if you've been with us for a while, we have a 2.4 cent customer acquisition cost. That means we pay 2.5 cents to get customers. It means you can't outspend us because our lowest, let's just say, product would be $19, which means, barring India, which means that one customer would pay for 199,000 more customers. It explains our meteoric, like meteor, right? Yeah, our meteoric rise. Okay, now, easy. I'm just answering your question. Antonio, where you get it from? A book? No. I got it from getting my face beat in. Okay. No books. I'm not giving you no book knowledge. I got punched in the face a lot. Now, if we give stuff away for free, in which we do, we got a whole $30,000 side that grows every single month. So again, we invented a new way to do free trial. I still don't even know what to call it yet. Okay, but we've been doing it for quite some time. If you don't understand what I'm saying, we took our $4,000 product, reduced it down to free, and then created a monthly model, which it grows every single month in value. And when we first started, that was the only thing that existed. And when we first started, this was a $30,000 program. We gave it away for $20,000. So we took that whole program and it made it the lowest level. And then we gave it away for free like we do now. Some of you are in it. And then it grows every single month. And then if you decide to upgrade, then you get something even higher that we had to come up with later. That's the free trial here. I don't know what to call that because I just made it up. Okay. I just made it up off the top of my head through trial and error. Susan would name it something one day. When she does, we'll figure it out. Okay. So we understand 35% of the people who get the free trial become paying customers. And just answer your question, y'all. This is the formula. That means if I know my ticket average and I know who's going to opt in and at what rate, you can't stop us. That's predictable revenue. Because all I have to know now is my expenses. And all I have to do is project a certain amount of numbers that outweigh my expenses. And that's what we've been doing for 2.5 years. Cool. All right, she got it now. Anybody else got a question there? That's coming. That 35 cent will come back up once I challenge y'all. Okay, good, outstanding. Now, let's get to the counterintelligence that I used to do. So I want to. Oh, that's right. No, not there yet. I forgot I was showing y'all stuff y'all shouldn't see. The reason why I need to hide behind y'all for success for 760 days is, and this starts Sunday. Remember I told y'all one day I'm going to tell y'all when it starts? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you it starts Sunday. Phase 1 starts Sunday. Antonio, but you got a lot of customers. No, we don't. We got 0, sugar. We ain't got a single one. You understand? Not a single one. But what about all those customers you got? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. We just got in business today. It's one of the smart things we do. We're starting like we don't have nothing, which kind of makes me a wartime CEO. Go ahead.
Can you explain to us the importance of when you're doing a launch, the importance of starting from 0 when you're doing a launch like this?
Well, that's a question. To be honest with you, that question comes. The real answer to that question is I choose to do that. I choose to do it that way so I can stay a wartime CEO. So you would have to know the difference between a peacetime CEO and a wartime CEO, right? A peacetime CEO. Let me see. Google would be a great example of a peacetime company. A peacetime company gets the opportunity to work on innovations, strategies, and make their stuff better. A wartime company is Tesla, without a doubt. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Peacetime company right now, anybody in the marijuana industry, because it's all, you know, all bliss. You need both, right? But there's no, you don't, while you have competition, you don't have any outside threats. You know what I'm saying? As far as everything has threats, you know what I'm saying? This is to minimize, because peacetime is important, wartime is important. The reason we start from zero, Jerry, is because it allows me to say, all right, full guard, you with me now, face the company. I ain't got time to vote. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have time to vote. If I see, this is why law is coming to Texas. I didn't have to ask nobody for that. Law, you ready? See you soon.
Of course.
You understand? This is why Phil and Susan have power. I didn't have to ask for that. You understand what I'm saying? They've been with me from the beginning and they're divine connections. Good. Boom. I dub you now powerful. You understand? So the reason I do that is so I can stay a wartime CEO on some things. At the same time, I blend peacetime CEO because one of the great things a peacetime CEO does is let people be geniuses. So essentially, a wartime CEO will get angry, or the mission comes first. Mission first. Mission first. Wartime CEO. Peacetime CEO is more people first. This is a people first company. All right, this is a people first company. This is why you all do that. But I need to step back for a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you why. So here is the money. So see, we don't have nothing. We ain't never accomplished nothing. India is on the hook for 1.25 million customers. America's on the hook for 1.25 million customers. And the UK is on the hook for 1.25 million customers. That means we got to fly out to the UK quite often, don't we? All right. But if you pay attention, you get these. It's 114 million. Forget it. Just know it means $525 million a year is real here. It's big here. $525 million a year. Then there's some other stuff. I still haven't told y'all what this is about. I'm still not going to tell you what this is about. But essentially, in the next 760 days, I have projected a plan for us to get to $2,389,800,000 a year. Cash. Jerry knows me enough to know I don't deal in net worth. It's garbage. I cannot put net worth in a microwave and take the hunger off. You understand? Right. We're talking about cash. Come on, Reverend. And I only need 7 million customers to get to $2 billion a month cash. We already got 24,000 customers. All right? Now, thank you very much. We already got 24,000 customers. It's not like this is a brand new thing. We're going to take the 24, and we got 24,000. We built this company with 6 people, for God's sake. Go ahead.
Last night, when we got back to the office, Chris asked, hey, so what was the most challenging thing that you had to do since you've been in ATS? I said, Antonio turning us to a sales team, and I laughed.
No doubt. In 2015 or 16? 2016, I walked in the office, straight wartime suits, and I said, all y'all salespeople now. Yep. They said, what? And they all rejected me. Not a single one was on board. Cussed me smooth out, let me tell you. So then I sat down for 6 months teaching them how to sell. And now all they do is love to sell. All they did love to sell. So actually, it was like a whole 2016.
I'd have been the only happy one in that room.
The only one. You'd have been the only one. You like going to get money, yeah, no doubt. So that's why you've been a number one salesperson for all these years. That's why. That's why. Exactly. Now, Now pay attention. Hopefully you're stealing. And what I'll do is I'll break down what I'm doing here in a second. These are not inflated numbers. Okay. If you look up here, I'm telling you how we're going to do it. We have high quality conversation with 818,000 people. That's 35% of them will opt in. That means of these 818,000 people, we're going to fail 65 times. Like, I need you to understand this here. This system is built on failing. You understand? We're built on failing 65% of the time. That means 286,000 people opt in. This is for free. And from that, we do 35% again. That's 100,000 people paying $19.99 a month for a grand total of almost $2 million a month. Let me just ask y'all a question. Can you run a company with $2 million a month coming in?
Sure can.
Okay. All right. So this is predictable revenue. You understand? That's fantastic. That's easy. That's not inflated. That's not even looking for the best. That's the reason that the number. So Antonio, why is you doing 65%? Because I'm always accounting for attrition. Most people fail because they don't account for attrition. So I got attrition counted in. Antonio, what conversion rate?
Antonio, sorry, can you please
Yes.
define what attrition is?
Attrition is the natural loss of things, in this case, customers. People's credit cards not going through, or they didn't update them, with the expiration date. Yeah, any way that can happen. Fake email, there's like so many different ways that can happen. You're deaf, just plenty of different ways. Or just, I hate you, Antonio, middle finger, right? All that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? It's anything of that nature, I'm accounting for that. So I have 35% accounted into as attrition, plus I put down what if we do X amount percent, that conversion rate. So I took our collective conversion rate, and then I added 35% attrition, which is why we got 65% losses. Yeah, go ahead. Wait. Before you say something, this means I'm expecting to lose 35% people a month, even though we lose, I don't know, half a percent a month. Okay, we lose 0.5% a month, but I'm always preparing for the next economic disruption. Since March, we've only lost 3 people. We've only lost 3 monthly subscribers since March. Just 3. Okay, go ahead.
So my next question is, you said in order to find out what your predictable income is, so I know we took the average to do our predictable income. Why didn't we take each individual package to do predictable income?
It's because I'm preparing for economic disruption at all times. I only want the worst case scenario possible. So the entire company pays all of its bills off of $19.99. So if anything else comes in, it's all profit. So not only do we get our customers for free, but then we break even with our lowest product. That means, I'll show you. Yeah, I shouldn't be hearing none of this. That means that this means that every time one of these happens, 100% of flights, bills, hotels, everything, salaries is paid from $19.99. Everybody follow me so far? Mm-hmm. That also means India, 100% profit, United Kingdom, 100% profit, and each level is 100% profit, and each level is 100% profit. And then Nigeria would be 100% profit, and Zambia would be 100% profit. And then all this would be 100% profit. And the stuff I ain't even told you about down here is 100% profit. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the answer to your question. The reason why if you're missing this, I have, and I don't know what I have now. I have no idea. I mean, something like 20-something streams of income, 27. I don't know. Who cares? But I run my business the same way I run my personal life. You understand? So my company also has, let's just count them real quick. You have 3, I got you, Jerome. You have 3 different products. And this isn't even our main product, by the way. Okay. Business University is not our main product, by the way. Okay. Let's just keep it real here. You have 3 sophomore, junior, senior. So that's 3 streams of income. And then you do that again in the United Kingdom. That's 6 streams of income. Then you do it again in India. That's 9 streams of income. It's why I'm not charging you for software. That's only one type of product that I split into 9 different ways. And I got one, I have America paying for all expansion with one product. It's why I developed a system where we get our customers for free. It's why I own, hold on. It's why I told you, it's why I told you to control, there we go, stop, there we go. It's why I told you to control all these. Since I own all these, since I wrote most of the code, since I own all the code, since I own 100% of the software, since I don't rent out anything, then it costs me on average, it costs me $14 a month to do all the 4K production because I own everything. You know what I'm saying? So I can, it's no different than SpaceX. It's the reason why Elon Musk can send rockets into space at $87 million and it takes NASA to do it at $87 billion.
Hey parents, did you know your kids' money habits start as early as the 2nd grade? Help them build money skills for the real world with GoHenry, the debit card and financial learning app for kids 6 to 18. They'll check off chores in the app, set savings goals, and get their own customized card. It's easy to automate allowance, track spending, and more, so they get independence, and you get to set the boundaries. Guide their learning every step of the way and stay up to date with real-time notifications in your parent app. Families love it. GoHenry has over 1.5 million members, and 92% of parents said their kids were more money confident after using the app. Start your kids on their journey to become money-smart adults. Get started at GoHenry.com, promo code SMART.
At Speedway, no thirst goes unquenched, and that includes yours. Right now, any size Speedy Freeze or fountain drink is only 99 cents. Find your nearest Speedway at speedway.com/locations. Speedway. Summer happens here. Excludes maximum Speedy Freeze or fountain drink.
Dollars, and then he reuses them. It's because he doesn't rent out any pieces no more. He develops every circuit, every board. We do the same thing here. We don't ask nobody to do that. We own every single thing here. We own the cameras. We own the footage. We own the sets. We own the code. We own the messenger. We own the app. We own everything, and therefore we can do that. If we did,
Antonio, can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
In fact, this is a question that I wanted to ask about 2 days ago, but I forgot.
Okay.
So for those of us who have like small businesses and we're still trying to grow our businesses, what is your opinion on setting up an LLC for the business, just as a way of protecting our assets and our entities?
Well, you want to set up an entity to protect your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be an LLC. Okay. So without putting myself in a legal situation, let me explain that to everybody. It depends on how you're collecting money. Depends on how you are set up as an entity. If you're going for massive income, that means you have big ticket clients and you get whatever, like maybe you sell houses at $200,000 a piece. You don't want an LLC at all. You want a different corporation, a different type of entity, because you're taxed differently on massive income. LLCs are typically designed for collecting money, often passively, like CD sales. You'll see a lot of record companies, the distribution side, that'll be LLC and stuff like that, because you're getting $19, $10 at a time and stuff like that, right? In our case,
for instance, if I have a book can fall under an LLC, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That's exactly what I would do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, consult a professional though. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, Tim. I'm
Hey,
listening.
because you're a self-sufficient business, is that right?
Indeed,
That's how you can maximize your profits, right?
that is absolutely
Because you're
correct.
self-sufficient. It
Yes,
also
sir.
helps you control everything, right?
That is also correct. It's
Okay.
also why I could give away 50% of the revenues as with Ricasa. If we had bills, I couldn't do that. Right?
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Appreciate you. That's Full Go, by the way. That's my buddy. Now, go ahead, Jerome. Come on, holler at your boy.
Oh, you remembered me. This is Antonio. This is for the baby boomers, because sometimes you talk a level above us, So I want to bring it back down to earth just a little.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Okay. Now, if I'm hearing you correctly, and again, I could be wrong. I want you correct. It appears to me, based on what you just shared with us, that for every 3 customers that Ricasa acquires, you're taking into consideration that 2 of them are going to disappear.
Absolutely.
And you'll be left with 1. Okay?
That's right.
I don't need to know the amount, but I want to see how smart you are, okay?
Okay.
Oh, somebody caught that in the back. Okay. You just opened your mouth and said, because I try to pay attention, Mr. Antonio Smith. That's since March. How many customers have you lost? 3?
Just 3 total.
Just 3. Just 3. I just want to make sure I heard you correctly, okay? So I'm sitting there saying to myself, I see now Jerome, Antonio didn't just fall off the truck yesterday. I bet you he has sat down based on projections from the past, has said to himself, if things go in the future as they have in the past, this is where we could possibly be revenue-wise. Have you done that projection, Mr. Antonio T. Smith? Yes or no?
Yes, I have.
I just think that's all I need to know. I'm okay now.
Okay. The reason why I'm doing that is because I've been broke my whole life. So I've always been, the good thing about growing up in a trash can is also the bad thing about growing up in a trash can. You tend to take the trash can with you wherever you go. Mm-hmm. So I'm always worried, Susan, in the back of my mind, I'm going to lose everything. Now, I ain't worried that much because I get it right back because I understand the rules. You understand? So I get it right back. But I'm always prepared. For instance, let's say we go into another Great Depression, which I've already predicted that we will go into another Great Depression. You understand? That ain't going to hurt us because I have us already acting like we're in a Great Depression. This is why we pay all the bills. Imagine imagine the courage one would have to do. Imagine the selflessness a CEO would have to do to say, you are not going to make any money, period, point blank. And you're going to pay all your bills on the lowest level possible, which means there's no way you can get paid. So just stop it. Can't get paid, but you got to pay everybody else. So imagine the idea that a CEO says, make sure everyone else is taking a salary and you don't get one. So $19. And if you're successful in doing anything else, then you can make money. And with Ricasa, I don't even draw a salary. I'm just giving money away. Okay? That is the dumbness that I've done. But let me say it the way I really want to say it to all of you. COVID-19 has exposed all your leaders. Mm-hmm. Everyone. They are the good or bad. You now know who is a leader for themselves and who is a leader for everybody else. There's a lot of broke billionaires out here now. I never knew until COVID that you can be a billionaire and broke. I never knew that. It doesn't even make sense to me. There are a lot of people. There's some Mark Cubans out there. He's done very well. Very well. And then there's some, I don't even say their names. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And they're not doing well because to one main reason, because because they have a labor force that they haven't treated correctly. So when the labor force got hurt, they got hurt. And their only income came from their labor force. And their labor force was overworked and was underpaid. And then their CEO's salary was too high. And now they're hurting, and they took your paycheck protection program. Just simple as that, okay? Simple as that. Go ahead, Law.
Does that feeling of losing ever go away? And do you even want it to, or is it just a driving force?
I don't want it to go away. I like my back against the wall. It's not my dominant thoughts. My dominant thoughts are prosperity, but I enjoy the back against my wall. My back against the wall because I'm going to die. It could be in the next hour. And every day I get up, I'm killing it. I didn't come here to act like I'm living forever. Death is the greatest thing that ever happened to humans. It's a great equalizer. A great equalizer. Yes, ma'am, Abby.
Yeah, and just to add to that, Law, like when your back is against the wall, when you constantly have that reminder that your back is against the wall, it makes you humble. It keeps you humble. It keeps you grounded. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to have that thought sometimes, because it helps ground you and center you, you know?
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. And again, I'm not talking about a poverty mindset now, okay? I'm just saying that I know I'm going to die one day. And since I know I'm going to die one day, I go hard every day. If I take stuff for granted, then I'm going to say tomorrow. And now I'm filled with a bunch of empty yesterdays. I ain't got time for that, okay? I ain't got time for that. I've been grinding way before y'all got here. And then some of y'all met me years ago. And some of you said, man, that guy going to be something. I was already something. I just ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I became a millionaire in 2017 and just didn't say nothing. It just is what it is, right? I came to accomplish a goal. I've done it. Now my last goal is to create 100,000 millionaires, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna make that work. But other than that, I live every dream I've ever wanted to do. And in life, my kids are straight. In death, they're gonna be super straight. So they might want me to die now. They don't want me to die now, but you get the point. It's facetious, but you get the point. Okay. They're going to get some serious checks, some serious checks. Now, let me explain something to you. I'm going to, maybe I'll say it quick, but probably not. Here's what the Army taught me, and then I'll get to y'all. Oh, I keep doing that. $2.3 billion cash. Once I get that, then I'm going after Microsoft. Then I'm going after Harvard. I need you to understand the thought process here. I need y'all to make a lot of noise and hoopla and the hoop deuce and the hoop right, all that stuff real fast. You know, oh my God, right? And I'm gonna just stand behind and I ain't saying that. And you know, and every time somebody say, "Oh, man, he great," I say, "No, Deanna," right? All that stuff. They don't need to see. They just need to think I'm a motivational speaker. You understand? I've been doing that since. Just think I'm a speaker. All right. I am not a brilliant businessman. I am a speaker. I want to get on stage. Think that stuff, okay? Just think that. Because I need you to. I don't need you to see me coming yet. Because I'm trying to win a war without shooting a shot. So I need y'all to go out there and, you know, get your Lexuses and your pinky rings and stuff, all that stuff. I need y'all to do that. You understand? Yeah. I want you to come back and smile with a gold tooth right there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I need y'all to do that. You understand? Yes. But when you got $375 million cash, it's get down or lay down.
Come on, Jerry.
You know what I'm saying? It's get down or lay down, Monica. We gonna buy you, or we gonna put you out of business. It's just one or the other. Jerry, oh, look at my boy Jerry. That's it. That's it. We gonna get that. We gonna get that. Yeah, buddy.
Vegas ticket for Sunday too.
Man, come on out there. Come on there. Come on. We can roll. Shoot, let's do it. Yeah, get with her. We can roll. And we going out there Sunday to Thursday. Now, what I'm trying to teach you here is be underestimated. It's okay. Let them talk about you. It's okay. Just get cash and get a lot of it. All right? Here's my steps and I get to law. The first thing I did was I got attention, and a lot of it. You should really write this down. I'm literally giving you my secrets. I got a lot of attention. It's the first thing I did. No matter what environment in, I got attention. If it got too toxic, I got out of it. Okay? Jerry, I don't even comment on stuff. Right? I comment on all my people stuff, but something happened, there's no reason for me to comment on it because that ain't got nothing to do with me. And that ain't my brand. My brand don't fit well in this comment section, so I ain't doing it. I just taught somebody something. First thing I did is I got a whole, but my brand don't fit well in this comment section, so I ain't doing it. Okay? Now, got attention. Then what I did was I built a company around a bunch of 1-star and 2-star reviews. I built a company around a bunch of 1-star and 2-star reviews. I knew what I wanted to do, and I went to all the companies, and I looked in the inside. Some of them I went inside to look. Went in the inside, did all this stuff, and I said, oh, they don't like that. So you don't like the celebrity, Antonio, not showing up for classes. Maybe I should show up for the classes. That's why I show up for the classes. It just makes sense. I've been doing this since day one. Even though I'm not teaching, I'm here for the questions. It's just day one. I show up for the classes, etc. So you get a lot of attention, and then you build a new technology. So you find out the 1- and 2-star reviews, and you build a new technology around it. Go ahead. Chris has a question.
If I have a question, so nowadays you said 2-star review. A lot that would have probably froze a lot of people. Why was it important to build your business around that? Yeah,
because if you're going to make money, you need to serve people, and one of the fastest way to make money is to solve a problem, okay, or to entertain people. So I either need to start a porn industry and entertain people, right? Or I need to be like morphine and take pain away from people. It's only entertain or solve a problem. So I chose to solve a problem, and I went to where, let me tell you something. People who live 3-star reviews, I can't even associate with you. You're average. I don't even understand thought. Who leaves a 3-star review? It's the dumbest thing on planet Earth. It makes no sense. Who does that? Who does that? Who leaves a 3-star review? So I don't even look at those. Those people are wishy-washy people. But them 1- and 2-star people, they got something to say. If somebody leave you a 1-star review, you did something, and them people ain't letting that slide. And they get down that comment section and they say, Antonio sucks. And let me tell you why. And boom, boom, boom. And they got a whole soliloquy and a thesis. And then they got points about their thesis. And they say, in closing, this sucks. And all that stuff. And you go, and I just copy and paste it. Look at it, and I say, all right, I should probably not do this. Let me work around that, fix this, and I look at the 2 stars. Exactly. You know, look at the 2 stars, and you build an innovative technology around complaints. I don't need 7 million customers of theirs. I just need 7 million people who have 1- and 2-star reviews. That's why we're growing so fast, because I'm not going after regular customers. I'm going after the people who complain. Jerome, I'm going after Jerome. I'm going after the people who complain. Does this make sense? I want the customers they don't want for 7 million. And what I'm trying to teach you is, once I get to 7 million, I'm taking their customers. Okay, go ahead, Law. I sure hope they caught that, though. They probably did. That's all right.
We definitely caught it. Question, so is accreditation still a part of the mission? And if it is, will it then change the company?
Why are you asking top secret questions?
Because your boy is supposed to get a master's.
Yes. This company will be accredited to the point where we will give away GEDs, associate's degrees, and bachelor's, and we're already halfway through the process with your nosy self, Law.
All right, well, I need you to figure out the master's part, because your boy promised himself he was going to get a master's, so I need a master's.
Okay, then. Well, I got to get a PhD. and a bunch of PhD teachers to pull that one off. Okay, yeah, you're right. PhD.
I'll give you some time. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Chris.
Or what you can do is find a person who has a PhD.
Oh, no doubt. I've got. Y'all killing me with these top secret questions. And Jerome's like, no, Antonio, don't
Come
do
on,
it.
Chris.
Lot of energy.
All right, Steve. If you go back on
called doctor already?
Yes. Oh yeah, Shannon's gonna be a big part of that, that's for sure. But if y'all look far enough on my page, you would see I had a good friend of mine named Dr. Lou, and we started ATS with him. And then when we tried to get it accredited, they was like, oh yeah, no problem. $30,000 up front, and then another $30,000 and another this, and then you're gonna pay for travel. And we was like, okay, wait a minute now. We called you too early, right? You know what I'm saying? Called you too early. And then I built ATS to solve that accreditation problem. I didn't know ATS was going to be the number one thing I ever did in my life. Okay. It used to be called Brooke Harris University, by the way. And if you look on the internet and see $50 scholar, you would just find out I took my old idea and merged it with this idea. And I'm basically creating a Division I university. You got it? I paused for dramatic effect. I have been creating a Division I university for the whole world to be educated under one roof. That's what I've been doing. Go ahead. This is why I'm not a speaker. But go ahead. Yeah.
I just wanted to point something out to everyone that Antonio said that I don't know if everyone caught. He said, this is what I was working on. I had to put a halt to it because they said a certain dollar amount. And I was like, wait a minute. So I created this to fund that. I just want to point.
I did let that slip by, didn't I? I wouldn't go say nothing. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm gonna say it in the right way, political correct way. So you're basically not spending on your money.
Oh no, everybody know that about me. No, sir, I don't.
You're letting everybody else pay for it.
I'm Gary V with my money. I don't buy nothing dumb. I've been staying broke my whole life. I don't do nothing. I've been putting all my money back into the infrastructure, which is why I just dropped $3 million on infrastructure, right? But nah. That's why we just wait till I put this software in your hand and see what happens. You just wait. Because what I'm getting ready to have to do here pretty soon is figure out another way. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out another way to do. I'm gonna basically have to create more stuff, more new. Let me explain. I'm gonna have to figure out another way to video. I already been coding it, but this ain't gonna be enough. That's why I made this exclusive, except for this here me. Anyway, just know, let me borrow $1 million, I pay you right back. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now that you got the understanding that I'm saying, David, 760 days, the only plan is to get $2 billion. Okay, everybody got that? Of course, 1.5 of those $1 billion I'm giving back to y'all. That's why I keep telling y'all about 2025. I'll give away $1.5 billion. The truth is, I've been lying the whole time, because whatever 760 days is, that's actually the actual year. Should I achieve my goals? You understand?
2 years, probably, 2 years and 1 month. 2 years and 1 month.
There you go. You understand what I'm saying? So it might be 2022, but that's irrelevant right now. What is relevant is we're already doing the process, and y'all about to see a picture today saying all payroll paid out, because sometime a little bit I'll be paying out payroll again and sending y'all money. Okay. Now, this is what I need to happen. It's pretty much non-negotiable. I need to do psychological operations on just about everything for the next 160 days. Not y'all, but them. Is that fair? So let me tell you something the United States Army taught me. If you don't know, I joined the United States Army August 2nd, 2000. I was just adopted, so I didn't have any parents. and I sucked at high school, but I scored really, really high on the ASVAB. The 78 is what I scored on the ASVAB. Since I had no parents, no mother, no father, and I had a 78, and my test scores were through the roof, and my IQ was through the roof, and they said, hey, you shouldn't do computers. You should do military intelligence. I didn't even know that was a thing. And so they took an 18-year-old kid that didn't care about nothing and threw him in military intelligence, and the rest is history. You have me now. Okay? That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, and the rest is all top secret. But they taught me something I never forgot. I'm about to give it to you word for word, and I never did it out loud before. But you should probably pay attention because I need your help to pull it off. If you wish to destroy an area, there are two ways to do it. You can go in there and bomb it. That's not very efficient. What you do is you try to get the people in that area to kill each other and destroy their own territory. Get them to destroy their own farms. That way, you destroy a power by getting them to destroy themselves, by dividing their ranks against one another, and then you feed both sides. You have agents feeding both sides, inflaming both sides until they kill each other off. The first thing you should do, Antonio, is control the wealth. I just had a whole meeting about that. Then you create conflict and divide in power. Then after that, you initiate depopulation. You make people quit and disband and leave their heritage. And then you enact martial law.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. That feels a heck of a lot like our culture.
That's what's happening right now.
I was like, no, I'm going to say it.
That's happening right now, not just with the black culture, it's happening in America right now. The mere fact that the left is the problem, just literally explain what I just said, okay? Literally explain what I just said. But pay attention. I need to do the same thing, but I need to do it to corporate America, okay? I'm not doing this to people. I'm going to break it down for you. I need to control the wealth. Already doing that. 7 more million customers. There's no way you can stop a $2 billion in cash company. Do you understand? That's coming in yearly because wealth creates more wealth. And do I got anybody with me? Am I making sense or am I just, all right, because I'm almost done. Now, then I need to create conflict. That means that I need them to say, I need them to argue amongst themselves and then try to buy us or attack us. It's the only way, because the number one problem that we have is we're too good and we don't have a number two. Until somebody rises up and challenges me successfully, we can't get as far as I need to get. And that's the truth. Coke would be nothing without Pepsi. McDonald's would be nothing without Wendy's. You need a number two. You need it. You need U2 and Aerosmith. Right? You need a number two. You have to have a number two. And we don't have that right now because we're so new, no one's paying attention, and we keep passing people up. And right now they can't afford to do so. But somebody like me will figure it out. And I need that to happen. And I need that conflict to happen. And I need somebody with money to try to compete with us. Because the moment somebody with money try to compete with us, all it's going to do is make them say, oh, Harvey, you try to be like ATS. And that's what I need. Mm-hmm. It's branding you can't pay for. Okay. Anyway, let me just keep going so I can end the meeting. Then I need to initiate depopulation, not with the people. I just need to get the best engineers out the best companies. Come on over here. You work for me now. Thank you. That's what Silicon Valley been doing. So I need to do the same thing. I need to enact martial law, in this case, having a fantastic culture. Now, last thing. Somebody just unmuted. Who's that? Anybody want to say something?
That was me, my phone. No. Sorry,
okay.
I didn't mean to.
Now, Lynette, your phone with this money. That's all. That's all. Last thing. So I have a challenge to you. I need 9 people. Now, you ain't got to do it. The way it works around here is for every dollar that comes into, right now I'm talking about Ricasa. I went back to Ricasa. Every dollar that comes in this company, 50% goes out. 50%, not profit, revenues. So every dollar comes in. So I need 9 people to commit to themselves to change the quality of their lives. I need 9 people. Don't matter who 9 people is. You ain't got to say right now. Sugar Ray to say I'm one of them. Okay. I need 9 people to make to I made it's called ATS 2011 challenge. Write that down. ATS 2011 challenge. You write that down. I need 9 people to do this challenge. I'm gonna tell you what this challenge is. Why ATS 2011? Because in 2011, November 26th to be exact, I retired from corporate America. I need 9 people to do the same thing. I need 9 people willing to do whatever it takes to retire in the next 365 days. If you're already retired, then I need you to get past 3 times your expenses. Now you really retired. Okay. And I need this to be residually, monthly, passively, without you clocking in. Am I talking well for somebody?
Yeah.
Hey, I need 9 people. It could be more than 9. Y'all grown. I only need 9.
Good. Antonio.
Yes, sir.
There's significance to this 9 people. I ain't got a problem being the 9.
No, you know I'm strategic. You know I'm strategic.
You got
right.
my attention.
You got your attention. You know I'm strategic.
You got my attention.
If you're wondering why 9, it's because I got some expansion that I want to do, and it's just 9 factorial. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is a really crazy number. And if I want to be the one university to educate the world, which is really what we're doing here that I never talk about, then I probably need to have 2 billion active students a month. That's why I just need 9. Somebody missed all that. I just need 9. You want to get to 2 billion, you just need 9. Just do the math yourself. Do 9 factorial. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You'll see the number. It's astronomical. And from there, I can do the rest I need to do. So I need 9 people. What I want you to do, I'm closing, is I need you to get past. Okay, I need the 9 people to get 3 times past their expenses. I need you to leverage me to get to your expense. So let's say your household is $8,000 a month. When someone says that, someone is also saying I need $8,000 a month to be broke. Is what they're saying. They're saying, Antonio, if I don't bring in $8,000 a month, I'm broke. Is what they're saying. That's what that means. Okay, that's exactly what that means. Okay, that's the real way to say that. That means I'm challenging that person to leverage me for $24,000 a month without effort, like without them clocking in. Just follow me, my system, until you get to $24,000 a month. You understand? Because in your welfare will also be my welfare. We're talking about Ricasa. Okay, Ricasa is just meant to do that. It's just meant to do that. That's the challenge. You're gonna send your name to Deanna. Send it to Deanna. Let's just send it to one place. Send it to Deanna. I just need those names, and I'm gonna. Should you actually be for real, and I'll know, I'm gonna dedicate a lot of resources behind you to help you pull that off. Okay. This whole meeting was about that. Okay, put Nikki down. She's driving.
How do we can you share her email, Dewana's email?
Oh yeah, sure. She's typing in the chat right now, and anybody looks and see who's on the phone, and then we'll make sure you all get it. We'll make sure you all get it. Just email her. That'd be most fantastic. I don't care what. Listen, Antonio, I'm a millionaire. I need $1.2 million a month. I understand. I mean, a year. I get it. So now you need $3.6 million a year. Do you understand? Like this is the number. It ain't too high. We just got to do some more stuff. That's all. There ain't no number too high now. If you knew what I had, you would see why I think like that. I tell you what number I can't get to. 251 million. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm working on it. I don't know how to do that one yet. I'm working on it. But anything less than that, we can handle. Is that fair, Jerome? We can handle that one. We can handle that one. I don't know the other one. Now, I'm done. Let me just close this out. At this point, I'm just repeating for memory's sakes. Just 9 people. Now, the first step, but just 9 people. It's all good. I only need to say that. Just 9 people to commit that you are going to raise your passive income 3 times more than your expenses. This doesn't benefit me until you get it done, right? This is let me explain. I'm not going to make any money the way you think I am, because Ricasa is meant to give away 50% of its revenue and then another 35% back to you in bonuses. But I damn sure know how to monetize that. You fool around and get past 3 times your expenses and start talking about me. Please know. I know what to do with that attention. You understand? Don't think that you ain't doing me wrong. Don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty. All right? No, you take all your blessings. I know what to do, fool gore. When I take you and you get to this, I once was this and now I'm this, I know how to sell that. Please know. And I'll go to Microsoft fast. Okay. You understand? Beyonce, come on over here and teach for me. I know what to do with it. Look what I did with Fool Gore. You understand? I know exactly what to do with it. Okay. Go ahead, Nikki.
I say, go get your new outfit, sir. Let's roll.
All right, there it is. So that's it. Yeah. We got 3. Oh, okay. 3 so far. Now, you got more than that? All right, good. Now, if it's more than 9, I'm not rejecting you. You grown. I haven't said a single thing too good to be true. I ain't polished nothing off. And if you think that's the case, I want you to think about when you met me.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Talk is cheap.
You understand?
Talk is cheap.
You understand?
Hello.
All right.
9. Did y'all hear
9.
that? Talk is cheap. Show me. Oh,
you
I'm
understand?
Sorry. Go on and finish.
So be your commitment. Because if you think, speaking of, let's take that same talk is cheap energy. If talk is cheap, I want you to think about whenever you first met me. Do I look like that now? That's on you. You're a grown person. I can just tell you, forget talk, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? You look at whatever you want to look at. Okay. As for me, that's right, King Hat. As for me,
we are burning the bridges. We're burning the bridges.
I'm going after 100 billion and I ain't stopping. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. Sorry for all the psychological esoteric stuff, but I had to, so I can get you to understand why I need 9 people. I need to hide behind 9 people until I get to $2.3 billion. I just need to be the millionaire that came from the trash can. Right? Oh, you got a good story. Until they find out I'm Bill Gates. Okay? But they'll find out when I want them to find out. They ain't finding out right now. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't. Oh, you got a question? Oh, you can play better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all have a great one.